Manchester United could still win the league. Manchester United are slowly becoming EPL title contenders. Without any fuss, Erik ten Hag is quietly steering Manchester United back into contention. They may have gone under the radar so far with the likes of Arsenal and Newcastle United garnering the attention, but make no mistake about it, Manchester United are well in this title race. Their 3-0 success over Bournemouth in midweek barely registered on the public's attention as the rest of the sporting world were either watching the best darts match in history, or Arsenal's stalemate with the Magpies. Perhaps that is a sign of the progression United have made under their Dutch manager. A home game against Bournemouth is no longer 90 minutes of worry, but instead a procession of their dominance. It's clear that even for the biggest club in England, the column inches shrink when they are winning games they should win. Chaos on and off the pitch, Cristiano Ronaldo, dressing room tear-ups and managerial sackings, all of which have happened in recent years at Old Trafford, make for far more engaging stories than a routine home win against a contender for relegation. But quieting that storm has been Ten Hag's biggest success in comparison to his predecessors. Ronaldo ultimately threw Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's best-laid plans straight into the bin, but now the club have emerged out of the shadow of the Portuguese superstar and into the light. Marcus Rashford looks like a new player, Bruno Fernandes is enjoying his football again, and Harry Maguire looks like he is getting his confidence back. The main addition though has been a 5-time Champions League winner. Casemiro has started the past 10 games, a run that has seen 7 wins and 2 draws as United have put a 5-point gap between themselves and Tottenham Hotspur in 5th. A Champions League place now seems like a certainty, especially when you consider they could add another striker this month. But, perhaps unthinkably after that 4-0 loss to Brentford, the Premier League title is within reach. The Red Devils are currently just 1 point behind Manchester City, ahead of their game at Stamford Bridge tonight. Yet the Citizens are 8/13 favourites with Betfred to win the Premier League title, while United are a huge 28/1. That doesn't seem to add up given what we have seen in recent weeks. League leaders Arsenal are currently 6/4, and could see their lead shrunk to just 5 points tonight. Despite their impressive start to the season, the Gunners haven't been in this situation for nearly 2 decades, and their young squad doesn't have any experience of what it takes to win a Premier League title. It's difficult to imagine them holding off the Manchester clubs in the second half of the season, and a couple of defeats in a row could knock them off course. Arteta deserves huge praise for getting them into that position, but getting them over the line will be an even tougher test, given we haven't even reached the halfway mark yet. Then we come to January, where United could make up serious ground on their rivals. After their cup adventures, both of which Ten Hag would love to win to end the 5-year trophy drought, they face City at home on January 14th. If they can get one over on their neighbours, they could go ahead of them in the table, and the narrative will certainly change around their ability to win the Premier League title. Old Trafford will be absolutely rocking on Derby Day, and the Dutch boss will hope to use that to his advantage, against a City side that haven't looked at their imperious best this season. After City, they travel to Arsenal. 2 huge games against 2 fellow title challengers. Lose both and you'd have to accept that would extinguish their hopes. But win both, or take 4 points, and they will have put themselves in a wonderful position to win their first Premier League title in a decade. 6 points from those 2 fixtures and the 28/1 currently on offer with Betfred will be a distant memory. Ten Hag has already turned the biggest club in England around. Many thought this season would come too soon for a title tilt, but a big January could once again make people sit up and take notice. Manchester United are in the Premier League title race. We only stay strong defensively if we do our jobs and give 100% in every situation, according to the United manager. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.